from race 1. 14 laps was the distance. And the front row men, Kim Jane from pole and David Cedars from second, got stuck into it early on. Nathan Pretty and Craig Dontis were leading the chasing pack, but it was the I-Seek Falcon that really raced hard with Kim Jane, who was on his first pole position since Queensland Raceway in 2008, proving that there's life in the veteran just yet. Nathan Pretty, championship leader in the Monster Energy Commodore, trying to sneak down the inside into turn 1, and after being completely outclassed in round 1, the Commodores were the dominant car in this first race of the weekend. Pretty getting the move done on Cedars, but he hung tough in that new FG Falcon and managed to hang on. A little bit of a bump, standard in Ute Racing on board. The action with Craig Dontis in the Thirsty Camel Commodore with the Extreme Clutches in car. And then this fight for second continued. Jane managed to get away, but Cedars and Pretty had a little touch into turn 7. The right front locked on the Ford, and Cedars did not make the turn. He tried to drive it through the sand, but it buried itself, and he was stuck. It brought out the safety car, and he ended up finishing way back in race 1 down the tail. Then this, Ben Dunn, brand new FG Falcon, brand new sponsorship as well from Sporting Bet. And have a look at this with Reece McNally. Has a quick look. Next thing he knows, he's facing the opposite direction. It swings around, and he still makes it around the corner. Quite amazing not to have massive damage from such a high-speed lose. He got running again. Eventually, though, finished 30th. Grant Johnson had dramas, a flat tyre. The left rear was gone. He finished 28, but it was all Commodores at the front. Kim Jane and Nathan Pretty, the class of the field. And the final turn, it would be the former Australian NASCAR champ who hung on to take his first race win since Darwin in 2010. He did win the round in Darwin last year, but did it without winning a race. But this was a nice way to remind the V8 Ute world that he's not a spent force yet. It was Commodores 1, 2 and 3. Ryle Harris, best of the Falcon drivers, in 4th from Chris Walton. Cam McConville next. Then the locals, McNally and Gill. Gary Baxter and Ben Cavich rounded out the top 10 over the page. Jesse Dixon having his second run, finished 11th. Paul Williams, 20th, coming back to the category. He'll have pole for race 2. But Kim Jane